Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's his next move? Let's find out in the chart, shall we? Bitcoin has pumped all the way to almost exactly my target of $38,000. We're going to talk about whether or not it's going to continue pumping or is it going to roll over and die. And if you're interested in that, man, you got to stick around. You got to watch this video all the way to the end. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and that's very important. You want to get the YouTube to pump your bags, pump your Bitcoin bags, pump your Ethereum bags, and your altcoin bags, so that you can make a whole lot of money in this environment, and share the wealth with everyone else. My name is Davinci Jeremy, and I'm joined here with Inti Campos.
Good morning, people. How are you today?
Oh man, I'm doing fine. How are you doing this fine morning as Bitcoin wakes up to another new all-time high?
Oh man, this doesn't stop. The price saying a divergence, no problem. Overextended, no problem. All I need is sentiment. I'm going to the freaking moon.
I know, it's just crazy, absolutely insane. And yeah, and you know what? If there's more wind at the backs of Bitcoin and Ethereum and all of your alt bags, and I'm gonna be talking about that, right? Because some news coming out of the United States that's just like, oh my goodness, what's wrong with these people, man?
Because you saw what happened. Everyone saw what happened yesterday, right? You saw it.
Yeah. I'm sure. And then obviously, right? There's no FOMO like institutional FOMO, right? When the institutions are going like, you're gonna do what? Yeah, you know what they have to take precautions to protect themselves, and when they have to they do so, they do it in like a stampede, and that's what we're seeing, right? And also, if I don't forget, I'm gonna also talk about some alts that I purchased yesterday, right? So you want to stick around for that, and before that's gonna be at the latter part of the show, because man, some of those alts are probably gonna pump to like massive amounts, because you know what? I'm not pricing them in actually. I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm not going to be pricing them in dollars or Bitcoin. So we're going to find out what I'm pricing them at.
What?
At the end of the show. Yep. Oh, hang on for that one. Anyways, before we get to all that, right, you've got a few words to say, right, Inti?
Yes. As always, people, it's worth to remind you that this video is for entertainment purposes only, and this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any of your hard-earned money on the market.
Very important to do your own research, right? Very important to actually learn all this stuff for yourself and take advantage of it. All right. Okay, let's get on to first off, we're gonna play a little bit of a blockbuster. Like I know we talked about it
life-changing
before,
information.
but this is life changing. Yes, this is life changing. I swear to God. You just I want to show you exactly how to do it. You hit the like, right? It's right there. You hit the subscribe and all, and then you leave a little bit of a comment. Right, make sure you leave a comment. Right, it's very important to do so. Right, and yeah, I really appreciate it. I read a lot of the comments. I can't read them all, but I do read a lot of the comments, and I try to get rid of all the scammers, but it's so hard. Right, and I did a video because I was like, I got a lot of emails and a lot of messages, and we've totaled up the amount of money that was lost. That was lost through the scammers, and man, oh my goodness. Here, I did this video. Don't let the scammers get your money right here. And yeah, I'm like, okay, please watch this video if you haven't seen this already. It's very important, right, to make sure that you understand that only when when you see my what's it called, name in highlights, and then let me just see if it's here on this one. No, it's not on that one. But here, I'm gonna leave a message on this, right? So I'm going to say, yeah, don't get scam, right? I'm going to post this, and you can see the difference, right? That's how you can tell that it's really me, right? Right? You can see that's really me, right? And people have lost $120,000. I don't want you to get off this train, because Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're going to thermonuclear heights, and I don't want you to lose your place on this bus, on this rocket ship ride, because man, that's so sad. $120,000 have been lost to scammers on my website, my YouTube channel alone, right? So what I'm going to ask you guys to do me a favor is to take a copy of this video, right, from the links, take the link, and then every time you see a scammer, I want you to post, say, "Scam, this guy's a scammer, watch this video," right? And so that people know, because a lot of people just don't know that, hey, they need to watch out the scammers who are pretending to be me, because so many people have lost their life savings, and it's horrible, horrible. All right, okay. Well, with that said, let me go on to talking about Russian channel, right? Thank you guys for heading over there and watching the videos over there. I'm not sure if the Russian guy can keep up with all my videos, so we might need to get somebody else to replace him. He's having a little bit of troubles there, so if you're interested, there is information. There is what's it called? A form in the description below, if you're interested in becoming a what's it called? Voiceover for my channels. Okay. All right, so let's get on to Bitcoin, right? Because I'm sure that's what you guys came here for. Man, every time I see this, man, we take a look at this thing. It's just what? What?
Oh my God, the
Like,
scale. The scale make it looks like the chart is us pumping us. Us.
Yeah, it's cray, right? And then and so yeah, you're like, okay, when is this gonna stop? Well, it looks like where is the candlesticks on this one? I think I lost them. What happened here? I lost. Okay, well, I'm just gonna switch to another chart. Crazy. Okay. So let's go over to the 4-hour on this one. Okay, and auto. So, as you know, right, we started a trade from this level, right, this breakout W, right. We saw this W here, right. If you guys missed that, right, let me just show you, right. I know I got a lot of going on the screen here, but yeah, there's the W, right. We were like, oh my goodness, we're dying, we're going to go down, and nope, W'd out, and we went straight higher. Continue the bullish trend like crazy. And we look like, if we zoom in, right, we can see that we created a bearish pattern, what I call fork in the road, right? Not everybody uses this or uses this pattern, but basically, when you see two candlesticks that are actually close to the end price. Actually, this was not. It didn't show up on what's it called? Actually, on perpetual swaps. Did it? Actually, I'm not 100% sure. I can't see the two candlesticks wicks there, but I did see it on the what's it called? Okay, there it is. It's on the spot price. So as you can see, whoops, let me just switch here. As you can see, on the spot price, there's pretty much two candlesticks that are almost at the same price. Candlestick wicks that are at the same price. That indicates a reversal, and then of course you could see that we did like what's called a railroad tracks. With where we went up and then we went down, and the bodies are pretty basically the same. That generally indicates what, Inti?
That generally indicates a reversal, but now, yeah. I don't know, man. Every time I see a reversal signal, price just keeps going up.
I know, it's just ridiculous. And it actually confirmed the reversal signal, right, by breaking that level here. Right, with a wick, it just has to break it with a wick to confirm on the second candle, and yet I would not trust this as a reversal signal with the current environment that we're in. So I would say that you know what, this might actually head higher than actually head lower, because buyers are here. They're not going away. They are serious. They are so serious. They're serious like a heart attack. They do not want they do not want to miss out on this Bitcoin run. And you know what? I don't blame them, because it doesn't matter if you buy it at 37,000 at this point or you bought it at 33,000, because any kind of dump here is not going to last. It's going to roll over, dump, and it's going to go a V bottom and going straight higher. So you bought it up here. You know how much you're going to, let's just say they dump it on you, right? They dump it all the way to 23,000. I don't think you're going to be down at 23,000 for very long. More than 30 days. There's not going to happen. You're going to be before the end of 30 days. We're going to be breaking through the new top, and we're going to be headed to like all-time highs very fast. So I wouldn't be surprised, no matter what, if we dump right any price. It doesn't matter. We're going to have a huge V top bottom, and then automatically go straight up within weeks, or probably even days before it actually. So I don't see any kind of long-term bottoming pattern. And unfortunately, but there is a big but to that. If the higher we go, right, without resting, right, without stopping, without doing a correction, the more likely when we do have a correction, it's going to be very protracted. But I really think we'd have to go a lot higher. I think we'd have to go to like this, to the very least, right, to the 4-to-1 here, which happens to be at $70,000.
What did you say?
Yeah, $70,000 before we say, okay, yeah, way overextended. Without if we keep getting green weak candles all the way to the $60,000, right, and we reverse there, right, or close to the 100,000, anywhere between there with 60,000 and 70,000 and 100,000, that would be a very protracted reversal that would take probably months to clear out, right? And so yeah, just so you know, if we do it now, it's better. If we do it later, it's going to be longer. Just letting you know. And if the market does that, we have to accept it. That's what the market's doing. Ethereum, as you know, I'm like, what the heck's going on, man? I'm looking at this chart. I'm looking at the daily time frames right here. Right, if we scroll down, you can see like, what the? We are like 1, 2, 3, 4 candles completely outside of the band, where the band doesn't even like barely even like touches the body of the candles. So it barely crosses the body. Look, it's like it doesn't touch across the body on this one, crosses a little bit on this one, but man, that's ridiculous. That means it did open outside the band. 4 candles outside the band. Four daily candles. 4. I mean, how much more can this thing like endure? Because did you know that with the Bollinger Bands, 95% of the time it stays inside the band. Price actually stays inside the band, and only 5% of the time it goes outside the band. Wow, this is absolutely incredible, and the FOMO, and you can see, look by the volume, that people are buying these without care. I don't care. Sell it to me. And people are selling, but the buyers are there buying it. And that was perpetual swaps, but it's the same with the spot market. They're buying, they're selling. People are selling it. There's actual sellers here with lots of Ethereum, a whole ton of Ethereum, and people are buying it. Like, yeah, I know it's overbought, but I don't care. It's going a lot higher. Yeah, and they're right. They are absolutely right. It doesn't matter. Let's just say we dump down to like the 13 EMA, right? They're probably gonna the institutions that have bought this, they have lots of cash to spare. They will be buying any kind of dips So any kind of dip here, right? We're gonna look for like if we do a weekly, if we go to a weekly and we add the EMA, right? If we come down to like just a 20 week, let's just go down to the 20 week, which is happens to be at $500. That's not gonna last. That's that's going to get eaten up fast, very very fast by the institutional players because they bought this up here. They bought here. There's no way, right? There's the amount of cash that went into this is 100% institutional. It's just too much. And I really don't see any way that they could have. They will allow this thing to go further down. Anyways, Inti, what do you got to say?
Yeah. Are you trying to tell me that institutions are doing exactly what they are prohibited to do, buying up markets?
Seems like it because that's the only person that can have that kind of cash, right? That has the level of cash to do this, right?
So
The what's it called? The retailers, they're just looking. They're starting to go, what's going on over there? That's it. They haven't really come in heavy, right? They're just looking. They're like, maybe
yeah, I
should
feel like
get
that.
some.
I kind of feel like that because I'm seeing price. I said, okay, it's too high. I cannot buy up here. I have to wait. I have to be patient. Well, man, I've been waiting for a long time already. And I'm getting scared, man. It's going way too high. I cannot believe it. And and it
Yeah.
blows me away. It blows me away because it's ignoring all logic. It's ignoring all signals. It's ignoring all what I've been teaching to. It's the first time I'm getting into a real bull Bitcoin market,
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
I'm
It's
amazed.
crazy.
I'm completely amazed. I'm blown away.
And yeah. Anyways, I have to move on. If you want to trade this, of course, you could trade this on Femex, right? By typing in femex.davincej15.com or links in the description below, or on Bybit at bybit.davincej15.com. These are both excellent exchanges, and of course, we have BTC Mex as well. .davincej15.com. Yeah, and if you missed this, this video is actually done live with a whole bunch of excited individuals, right? Let's just see how many people are here in the live in the YouTube. 54, right? And they're all going to be able to ask me questions, right? And if you want to be able to do that, you want to purchase your DJ15 tokens, right? It's really cheap, just a little bit over $5 will get you in, and you'll be able to be inside of the Telegram group where you'll be able to access this video and a whole lot more, and enjoy other people that are in this group as well. Alrighty, and so make sure that you do so. Also, if you don't want to purchase the token, you could also head over to www.pandoraswallet.com and purchase a subscription there as well. But just so you know, just between me and you, right? We're gonna have a sale very shortly, so just hold off for that. Alrighty. Alright, let's move on to today's news article. Pelosi keeps pushing for the $3 trillion stimulus despite GOP cost worries. Okay, the GOP needs to stop the noise, man. What's the difference if they go, oh, okay, well, not 3 trillion, 1.5 trillion is okay, right? If you're gonna spend more money than you have, right, and you're gonna print it anyways, what's a few trillion here more and there more, right? Just let it go, and don't worry, they will let it go, because as you know, Georgia, right? They the Senate was won by Georgia, and so now the President Biden has carte blanche, and he'll be able to do whatever, and he'll be able to print money in infinitum, right? He'll be sending out checks left, right, and center, and so that means there's lots of inflation coming. Right? He's probably going to do what, $5 trillion, $6 trillion this year, easily. And so yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see the expansion of the money supply into catastrophic levels. That's why I keep saying, right? Yeah, yeah. This year, Bitcoin's going to 1.2 million, and when you see these parabolic moves, right? This nonstop move, right? You see it. You know that this is going. This is a trajectory. All right. So, anyways, if you want to protect your 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 Bitcoin, right? Of course, you want to protect your Bitcoin. You can do so with a Treasure wallet, and one of my YouTube subscribers, I've sent one to him, and if you're interested in getting a Treasure wallet, don't worry, I'm going to be doing another giveaway. Make sure that you're stay tuned and being part of this channel and watching this channel every day to be a part of that the next giveaway. Alrighty. And if you want to get the Treasure, it's really simple. Just type in treasure.davincej15.com and you can purchase one as well today. Okay. Man, and you know what? Institutions, I think institutions are looking at the future of politics and going, yeah, they're gonna put like another 20% of money, and all my cash is going away. Right? So think about it. Let's just say you have $1 trillion on your balance sheet, like Apple does, right? What is 1% of $1 trillion, right? If they're going to debase you just by 1%, what is that? It's $1 billion. So $1 billion of your money is going to disappear, right? And so, but they're going to do it worse. They're going to go worse. They're going to go 20%. So they're going to take $20 billion. So what do you think these companies are going to do? Yeah, that's right. They're going to buy Bitcoin to protect themselves. And that's why they're falling over each other to do so. Because any price they buy it right now is a low price. Period. It's a low price. And that's what they're doing. They're falling over each other to buy Bitcoin. And you can see this in the treasuries, man. Oh my goodness! Look, these guys have already, like, you know what? They've purchased their base price is like 28, just under $30 billion, and you know what? They've almost doubled. They have like 43 billion. Okay, they haven't almost doubled, but they got $10 billion, like $15 billion more, like 50% more. So yeah. They're like, yeah, I'm happy with that. In a very short amount of time, like 3 months time span, and they've gobbled up 1 million Bitcoin, and this list is going to grow massively, and none of these guys are going to sell. They're just going to, as long as there's currency that you could borrow to money in to spend, right? They're going to like, I'm going to hold this. And use this as my base capital and borrow and create dollars to spend that into the economy. And then these things will go up even more. Bonus. And that is our future non-stop upwards movement for Bitcoin. It's going to be a glorious year. It's going to be a glorious year. I hope you guys got your Bitcoin bags. I hope you got your altcoin bags. I hope you got your Ethereum bags. It doesn't matter at this point. If you haven't started buying, you got to start right now. All right. I'm going to talk about next is what altcoins that I've been purchasing. I've decided to go shopping for altcoins, and the reason why is because a lot of them are cheap, priced in Ethereum. And I feel that Ethereum is going to do well, but altcoins are going to do even better priced in Ethereum. I think Ethereum is going to go to like 16, 17,000, maybe even 20,000. But altcoins are going to outperform that rise. That's a 20x from here. So what I'm saying is that if Ethereum is going to do a 20x, imagine what these things are gonna go like 5 or 6x's in against Ethereum. You see the advantage here of buying this, right? So these things are gonna do extremely well, like probably do 1,000x or something in dollars, And so I want to be a part of it. And so I've purchased a little bit of Ample. Purchased a little bit of Balancer because like I love it when these charts look like this. Yeah, man, that's right. These things are not going anywhere. They're gonna go pumping. I've purchased a little bit of this. I didn't want to buy it up here, but you know what? I didn't want to have to wait and then have to actually hit the buy button physically whenever it's ready. But so I let it go. And this one, I love this. I love this. It's nice and low. So I picked up a little bit of this Dex Tools, right? Coin. I think it will definitely shine in the coming months. And I also got some Trust Swap as well. Looks like it's slowly like moving. It's pumping higher. Priced in Ethereum. This is all priced in Ethereum, which I think is going to probably outperform Bitcoin. So I want Bitcoin at the very end. So can you imagine the synergies I have? This is a leverage play on top of leverage play on top of leverage play, right? Bitcoin is one leverage play. Then I'm using Ethereum as another leverage play, right? And then I'm using the altcoins as another leverage play. So I'm going to be selling into Ethereum, selling back into Bitcoin so that I can ultimately own Bitcoin at the very end. Crazy. It's going to be, the amount of money that's going to be made in this year is going to be obscene. 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 And I also bought this. I know I shouldn't have. It's like this thing is on a runaway path. It's like nonstop up. And since I saw it like dump here, right, priced in Ethereum, I'm like, I think I'll get me some. I think it looks good enough. Probably not the best location to buy it, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. So I've picked some up. All right, so those are my altcoin picks, and I've already shared how much I've purchased of each one of them, and with my Pandora's Wallet subscriber. So if you want to know exactly how much I've purchased and all that good stuff, and the exact price, you could do so by joining Pandora's Wallet and joining the Pandora's Wallet group, and you can find out exactly how much I've purchased. All right, Inti, this has been a great show. I hope have you learned something today? What have you learned?
What have I learned?
Yes,
Well,
exactly.
a little bit about a little bit more about how markets works, especially on extreme situations, and that I have to DCA more, not looking at the price because I'm falling behind.
Exactly. I hope everybody here is DCA into the altcoins because, not just altcoins, but Bitcoin and Ethereum, because man, this is going to be an unbelievable trip. It doesn't matter. Don't matter how much you purchased it at, what price you purchased it at, because Bitcoin is going to end up at astronomical prices, and you want to be a part of it. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate everybody, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.
Bye.